Well, hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading. I do hope everyone is doing well this week. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It really helps the channel grow, and I certainly appreciate it. And as always, the reading won't be for everyone. These are general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's see what the cards are revealing. And we're kicking it off, as always, with what crystal is being suggested for you, Scorpio, for the week. Whoa, we had Sarosite turn over in regards to travel. Some of you could be traveling or planning like a vacation that's coming up for the summer. It also could be in regards to moving. But I love the Sarosite crystal because it's got you covered from top to bottom. You know, the root chakra and the crown chakra and everything in between. So the Sarosite crystal can be an indication that you need to get moving. You need to, get yourself grounded, but also tapping into what your body needs, what your intuition is telling you. So planning a vacation if you can, Scorpio. All right. What other messages do we have for Scorpio for the week? And we have equilibrium. Getting back in balance. Equilibrium. Now, this is really beautiful because look at how this water is going into, it's almost like being represented as a cup here, but it's a conch shell. So it's kind of a message telling you that the water takes whatever shape it's poured into, so you can direct where your energy goes. So it is about directing your focus, aligning your intentions with your actions. When you are in alignment and taking action, everything's in it's a state of equilibrium. So there is a message here about persevere, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, Scorpio. But really important message here with how the water just conforms to whatever it's being poured into. And kind of go with the flow. That could be in regards to travel. You might be making some arrangements and you're not the only one that's going. So there might have to be some give and take with those arrangements. Let's see what your future higher self has to say. It's kind of like a message from the future for you, Scorpio. Let's see what message is coming through to help you out for the here and now. All right, what do we got? The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. Well, that certainly could be if you're doing some travel plans, like if you're going with a friend and kind of like give and take here as to where you might be going, what you might be seeing. I once went on a trip with a friend and there was some difficult moments there. That's all I'm going to say. So it could be something like that. Now, I did pull out the B Tarot card deck. Haven't used it in a while. Henceforth, the honeycomb thumbnail that you saw. So what's the messages and guidance coming through for Scorpio for the week? What does Scorpio need to be aware of? Guidance, messages. What's coming through? Okay. Messages for Scorpio, please. All right, we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely standing at the crossroads. It can be in regards to moving house, traveling. It could be making a decision. I'm picking up for better health where you're making a decision. Which road are you going to travel on health-wise? If you're going to stand up and do what's best for you health-wise. But we'll see what else comes out here. But you're standing at the crossroads right now. We have the Major Arcana card Strength coming in. Leo's card in energy here. If you have any Leo in your chart, it's about having patience. It's going to take time. Whatever it is that you're planning or wanting to accomplish, it's going to take some time. Patience in the finalization of it. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Yeah, a lot of patience. It could be that what you originally were planning, or maybe a home that you were originally trying to buy, it just didn't come together. This is kind of like, this is a loss. This is, here they're showing a loss of the pot here. But we'll see as more comes through, keeping things in a state of equilibrium, kind of going with the flow. Overall energy, oh, look at this, beautiful, Nine of Pentacles. This is strength, endurance, perseverance, putting that work in. You're going to be reaping the benefits. And this is playing out in the background. And it's saying right here, the sacrifice you make today will be worth it. And that almost looks like, it makes me think of the Arc de Triomphe, although there's water here. I don't think there's water going under that. But, vacation. It's making me think of a far off place. All right, Two of Wands. Kind of like deciding what path you're going to go to. You're kind of at a standstill. This could be in making some kind of plans or setting goals. Maybe something has come to an end. It certainly can be, preceding this would be the Ace of Wands. So there could be something that you're really feeling passionate about, and you've got a couple of options. There's a couple of ways you could go. So very strong energy of, making a decision as to, what it is you want to do or accomplish, or in regards to goals, what path forward. Major Arcana card Strength is saying it's not going to be easy. This certainly could be, in regards to what I was picking up with your oracle messages here, that if you're planning like a vacation with someone, it's going to be difficult to please everyone, is what I'm picking up the most. So a lot of patience, a lot of digging deep down for strength, understanding, and it takes time. Good things take time, so it'll get there. Now, the Five of Pentacles here is a card of loss. Here, it's a vase with obviously honey, due to the B Tarot deck, is now ruined. It's over. It's done with. There could be some kind of plans that you're putting in motion or trying to get off the ground. For some, I'm picking up, something you want to do on the side, like a business. It might be a business partnership, and you can't, the numbers just don't add up, so to speak. So Five of Pentacles can be something, a financial loss of some kind in regards to investment. It certainly can be the loss of a job. It's not the end all or beat all. The Five energy here is one of dealing with a situation where there's some type of loss. And it certainly, with it being Pentacles, can be in regards to money. But Nine of Pentacles is playing out in the background. So it's putting in the work, reaping the benefits. So that, this is all about perseverance this week, no matter what you're dealing with. It could be travel plans you're dealing with. You could be traveling this week and having to put up with flights being canceled, things of that nature. But, being realistic, and especially this message here, whatever it is, the water pouring into it takes the shape of whatever it's pouring into. So it's making the best of things. Life gives you lemons, make lemonade, So it is a reminder here, the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. So maybe leading you down a better path. So let's see what's pairing up with the Two of Wands. What is coming through? What's pairing up with this Two of Wands? Ooh, there's a new opportunity, a big one. Wow. So if you are making some kind of plans, or it could be a business endeavor, there's something big that could be on the horizon. It could be why, everything in this reading is screaming that you're going to have to be adaptable and flexible and patient because there's something big coming through here with this Ace of Pentacles. It could be in regards to your health and well-being. It certainly could be in regards to your job, your money, whatever the case may be. Be patient, as we do have the Nine of Pentacles playing out in the background this week. Stick with it. You'll reap the benefits. So how about the Strength card? What's pairing up with the Strength card? Oh, and you have another Ace. There's definitely, wow, this is blessings in disguise. So what you intended to do possibly this week, what we're seeing here, what you set out to do, it could be plans, goals, whatever the case may be. You've got a couple of options here, and that's why you're standing at the crossroads now. You not only have possibly a financial opportunity, it also can be, with this being the Wands. You know, I was talking about that Ace of Wands. That would be something that you will be extremely happy with. So your happiness is telling you, be patient. It's coming. There's going to be an opportunity for you. And this Ace of Pentacles can solve the problem of this Five of Pentacles, the loss. Money will be provided is what they're telling me, Scorpio. All right, what's pairing up with the Five of Pentacles? The Magician card. Your intention. You're being patient. You're going with the flow, being adaptable, rising to the occasion. Yep. You know, money will be provided. You'll be able to manifest it. And again, the sacrifices you make today, Scorpio, will be worth it. Playing out in the background is put in the work, you'll reap the benefits. It's not easy. It is certainly not easy. But wow, you've got not one, but two possible opportunities in regards to money, and also something that's going to make you happy. Final message here for Scorpio. What's coming through? Final message. Journey. Branch out to new worlds. And that's precisely where those opportunities could take you. That is the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance to make it a great week.